As we enter the holiday season, LEGO are fully embracing the Christmas spirit with the Festive Gingerbread House. With a sweet candy exterior and a cozy interior, this whimsical set will cost you £35 or $40 for 498 pieces as well as one Santa minifigure. While this minifigure can be found in a few other sets, it's still a nice inclusion. I'm glad it uses dual moulded legs, and the white beard along with the Christmas hat both look great. The printed torso looks good as well, considering how tricky it can be when printing white details such as these coat trims onto a bright red backdrop, as it usually ends up looking pink, but they don't look too bad here. Oh, and don't forget Santa's sack full of presents. The gingerbread house is covered with plenty of sugary treats, such as this cupcake plant as well as this stack of licorice all sorts. The front door is perfectly framed with these candy canes, while the canopy has also received a fondant makeover. There's even a printed donut door handle above the post box, which is one of the 2 stickers included in this set, as well as this brown ingot piece that looks like a tasty chocolate bar used as a doormat. The window details are probably one of my favourite features, as they capture that stained glass candy style so well with only 4 bricks. While the pastel colour canopies along with the chocolate bar window shutters and the white iced window sills perfectly finish off these 2 front windows. The sides are pretty basic when compared to the front and rear elevations, although the white pieces used on the gables do a good job of continuing the fondant detailing. I especially like the use of these white cones decorating the corners, as they look like they've come straight out of a piping bag. While the windows on the sides use a similar, simpler design to the ones at the front, but less is more, as I think too much detail here would create a lot of clutter and look a bit messy. At the back there's another cupcake plant pot, as well as this piece of licorice to the side. The door features the same donut handle and mat as seen at the front, but uses these white cones instead of candy canes as a fondant framework. While the second and final sticker is used here for the festive wreath. Instead of more stained glass, we have this curved bay window which sits on top of these 4 gingerbread pillars. The colour of these pink window frames contrasts nicely against the brown, and the gold crossbars capture the spun sugar detail really well. I do however wish there was a bit more detail on the roof instead of it being just plain white. The main roof does however have plenty of detail, with candy canes on each end as well as more ice fondant piping along the bottom with these semicircle tiles. Both roof slopes use the same design pattern for these button candy tiles in 7 different colours, with the only difference being this chimney flue at the rear. Instead of having a ridge, the roof is finished off with 2 white plates as well as these white whipped pieces found at each end. Opening the house creates a really nice festive street and makes it easier to access the 4 rooms inside. There's a kitchen and lounge at the bottom with a bedroom and study at the top in the roof space. Inside the kitchen you can see those colourful stained glass windows which actually let in a good amount of light. There's a small worktop area complete with a fridge and sink as well as an oven with a stove above. There's also a table for Santa to sit at and enjoy his cookie and a hot chocolate. The lounge features a chest of drawers which is cleverly built into the bay window, as well as this red sofa and cosy fireplace. Although the outside chimney flue doesn't connect internally to the fireplace, it does however line up perfectly in the middle. While the green rug could benefit from a festive print or sticker, as it looks a bit basic in this solid colour. The bedroom also has a pair of drawers at one end with a simple yet effective bed built at the other. The final room, Santa's study, has his desk and a pot of ink along with a feather quill to write his Christmas post. The chair is the same as the one found in the kitchen and can be easily removed to sit Santa. Towards the back of the study you'll find 3 presents, all finished with a red or gold bow. It's also worth saying that you can store the set away inside its original box to keep it safe and ready for next year. As we wrap this up, let's take a look at the pros. The gingerbread house style is captured perfectly here at this scale, with its confectionery inspired construction along with plenty of different candy based references throughout, from licorice all sorts to candy cane porches, while the stained glass windows and sugary buttons are some of my favourite details to be found. The house looks great when viewed from either side and looks really magical when folded flat to resemble a festive street, while the interior offers a fair amount of playability for younger fans to play at their Christmas adventures and stories. Time for the naughty list as we take a look at the cons. Although the house looks great whichever way you choose to display it, having a piece here to fill this gap when viewing it at a right angle would have been nice. The set also feels a bit empty with only 1 minifigure, and an extra character such as Mrs. Claus or a gingerbread man would have given the scene a bit more life and playability. While a few areas could have benefited from more details, especially the rugs which are crying out for some festive designs. Altogether, I'd have to give this set an 8.5 out of 10. While it offers some fantastic value at £35 or $40 for 498 pieces, I can't help but feel like we should have had at least 1 extra minifigure included. While the candy-filled design is brilliant on the exterior, the interior feels a bit overlooked in comparison. Before we go, I just want to say how fantastic this set looks alongside the gingerbread AT-80. This really makes me want a gingerbread Hoff shield generator. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you haven't, then make sure to subscribe to keep up with future content. Thanks for watching and see you soon.